Maybe we can start by talking a little bit about this horrific assassination of Charlie Kirk, someone who was such an incredible leader, an incredible person, and someone who we both knew personally. Maybe you can start by just telling us a little bit about um, what you remember of him and your personal relationship with him.
Yeah, Danielle, it's a catastrophic loss. It's a loss that will not be replaced easily. I mean, this is one of the absolute titans of our movement. This is not a foot soldier. This is a a 5-star general, right, of the conservative movement of the American right. Look, I mean, there's so much to be said about Charlie. I mean, I think it would be easy to kind of just rattle off all of his various achievements at an extraordinarily young age. I mean, founding Turning Point in high school, turning it into probably the single most powerful organization on the American right in America there. But I think that what's more interesting probably for the viewers is the Charlie Kirk that you don't necessarily see in public. And the thing about Charlie, he knew everyone, right? And pretty much to a T, everyone who knew him says the same thing, which is that he was always just very down to earth. He was always very down to earth, very real, very human. He never forgot where he came from. He never had kind of an oversized ego or anything like that. He was always just a very kind person. He would treat people very much on their level. Even in these college campus interactions when he was debating leftist students. And that was kind of the whole point of this, right? Was he wasn't necessarily trying to get the Turning Point USA campus leaders. I mean, what's the point there? We're going to agree. It's not really fun. I mean, you want to get the fireworks. You want to disagree. That's the whole. He was trying to model the First Amendment, trying to model public discourse, right? But if you look carefully, he's not like mocking the leftist arguments, right? He's not saying, "Oh, you're stupid," go back to the dorm room whence you came. No, he's trying to win over with reason, logic, Socratic method, and always with kind of like a winsome smile and a warrior spirit on his face. And he was a fundamentally good human being. I mean, a truly dedicated person of God, someone who genuinely walk the walk when it comes to being a religious person. There are a lot of people, Danielle, in this broader space, I think, who talk the talk when it comes to religion, and they like to present themselves as Bible thumpers. No, Charlie was the real deal. He was a genuine, sincere, principled Christian. I think that's why I've known him for years, but really over the past year and a half, 2 years, we became much closer to the point where we were talking virtually every day. And I think part of that was, my becoming more religious as a Jew, him as a religious Christian. We kind of had kind of this natural affinity towards one another. So it's just a catastrophic loss. It is truly, truly horrific. It's unconscionably awful. But Danielle, if there's one thing that I know, it's that Charlie would want us all just to fight on and to not relegate ourselves to the sideline overly long to grieve and to mourn. There is a fight to be had. There is a country to be saved, and there's a civilization to be saved.